Hi, this is Highbridge Caravans Devon branch, and on this rather freezing December evening we are doing a quick walk around video on this fantastic bit of stock which we've just bought in, and this is a 2019 Chausson Flash 716. Now this is a van which we supplied from new, so it's had one owner from new. We sold it new, and it is a very rare and very desirable 5-stroke, 6-stroke, 4-berth, family friendly, multifunctional, low profile coach built from Chausson. Chausson are France's biggest motor caravan manufacturer, and they are part of the Trigano group, who is Europe's biggest motor caravan manufacturing group. And the 716 was a 7.5 metre coach built van with a very novel layout. So based on the Ford Transit, this particular Chausson was only available on the Ford, and the Fords are more popular than the Fiats for the UK anyway. This is a 2-litre 170 horsepower model, so it's got the range topping engine, it's got air conditioning, cruise control, reversing camera. And let's have a little look at the window sheet of her. So she's a Chausson Flash 716, 2 years old, 2019. We've got drop down beds, we've got a massive drop down front bed and 2 big drop down end beds as well, which is really cool. She has 5 seat belts, 4 berth. I think you can actually make a 5th berth, but I might be wrong, so we'll call it. I think it is 5 berth actually. 3.5 tonne, which is great. So you can drive it on your normal car licence. 2-litre 170 horsepower manual. Only done 4,000 miles from new. Of course, these last 2 years have not been European touring years, so you're not doing a lot of miles really in this country. 7.5 metres, so it's a full-length touring van, 2.35 wide, 2.89 high, and we've priced this at what we think is a very competitive 49,995. Now, these are rare. They were very good sellers new. They've been replaced with the 720 now, which is a slightly shorter van, but this one is a very spacious proposition and great for couples or for families. So we'll have a walk around the outside. So we've got a big drop down front bed, comes all the way down at the front if you want to, and then 2 drop down single beds at the back. Very novel. This is a Chausson French, so these are designed for skiing, so it is grade 3 fully winterised. If you want to take it skiing, you can do. We've got big double glazed side windows. We've got an external shower point there, which is great. We've got a service hatch here where you fill up your water, and you've got your battery charger and your trip switches and fuses behind there. We've got your mains hook up here. It might have a solar panel on the roof. To be honest with you, it's just come in, it's freezing, I've not got the keys, and I've not chucked my head out the skylight to check. So if it's got one, it's a bonus. If not, we could fit one if you're doing much off hookup camping. Kitchen window. Rear bedroom window, great van this for anybody with kids, because you've got a separate kiddie room at the back, or separate adult room at the back. At the back as well, we've got a big garage, which I haven't got the keys to show you, but this is a big single garage. You'll get certainly 2 bikes into it, maybe 3 bikes into it. I think you'd struggle to get 4 adult-sized bikes in, but you can fit a bike rack on the back here if you want to take more bikes. Reversing camera, high up factory-fitted reversing camera at the back. Very good condition this van. You just got a tiny little crack there, but that's only cosmetic. This is the other garage door there with access. You can access it through the back or through the side, and this side of the garage goes all the way to the ceiling with a couple of drop down storage shelves in there. A couple who had this never used wind out canopies. A lot of people on the second van don't get one fitted because you either want to sit in the sun or it's too windy or too wet to use them. But they did have an external freestanding awning, so we fitted an awning rail for them. So if you want to use this with an external freestanding awning, which is a great idea if you've got a family, then you can do that. Rear window for your rear lounging area, your kids' room, toilet cassette. Big fridge freezer, really good family van, and a gas locker at the front there. So we're going to come into the front lounge. It's a good sized lounge. It's your adult bedroom sort of thing, adult lounge. If we just stand back a little bit, have a look down the van. So we've got a typical European lounge, but it's a nice L shape there. Good sized side sofa here. This side sofa, as that suggests, can slide back to become a rear facing extra seat belted seat, which is quite a rare feature. And then you've got 2 seat belts on this forward facing one here. You've got a very large table. You can centralise this and it drops down electrically, and that allows you to drop your high up master bed all the way down. So if I press this button, your bed will electrically, smoothly and easily come quite far down there. So it's a really good sized bed. You probably can't quite ascertain that, but it is a very, very big bed. Taking that back up again. Dead easy. You can leave some thin bedding on it. If you've got thick pillows, just chuck them out over the cab up there instead. We've got twin swivel cab seats. Nice place to be, the transit dash. Decent stereo. That's I think it's DAB. It's definitely Bluetooth. 6-speed manual, aircon cruise, steering wheel controls for those bits and bobs. Comfy transit seats. Plenty of little storage cubby holes. These curtains, they're really annoying. You can take them off because this one's got the optional concertina cab blinds on it. It's also got an alarm on it as well. So you've got full cab blinds. You don't need the curtains. Get rid of the curtains because they just get snagged up on the seat backs. But if you prefer to keep the curtains there, some people do. Previous owners obviously did, because they are kind of cosy. If nothing else, then you can do. This table will double in size as your main dining table. It will spin around and flip over. We have a little look down the van. Nice modern lighting, as you can see. We've got your big fridge freezer there, which is a 3-way fridge freezer, so it runs off gas if you're not hooked up, electric if you are hooked up, and the vehicle engine when you're driving. We've got your main vehicle control panel up here with all your gauges and your lights and stuff like that on. We've got Webasto diesel powered heating. That absolutely belches out the heat. That barely uses any diesel at all and will create buckets and bucket loads of real hot air, and it's a soft heat as well. It's not as drying on the throat as gas powered blown air heating is. Very, very good if you want to do some proper winter camping or off hookup camping. Really big side windows. Mid kitchen, decent kitchen. It took many years for Chausson to finally relent and give the British what we wanted, which was a proper oven. And they gave us a proper Thetford combi oven with grill, 2 bed gas burners and 1 electric as well, which is always nice if you're on mains hookup. Decent deep sink there. These are quite deep, these cupboards as well. Oh, they've left the cutlery in it. This was a buy in this, so you can have the cutlery if the previous owners don't want it back. Now, the back of the van, this is where things get really cool. We've got your toilet room with your tambour door that will come around there, and then we've got your separate shower cubicle there, which is really, really big. I don't know if I can reach over there without dropping the phone, but it's a really big separate shower with a skylight above. And then we've got this cool little seating area for the kids back here, basically. So you've got 2 seats, and above that you've got drop down bunk beds, which is a very smart idea that you rarely see. So simply press a button, down your bunks come. How cool is that? Obviously you've got to take these cushions off underneath of there. You don't have to drop both bunks down if you've only got 1 kid or 1 adult or whatever, because these are adult sized bunks, as you can see there. It's a proper adult sized single bed this. You only need to drop the top one down, but if you want to carry on, then you can carry on by dropping your backrest down and take that one all the way down to seating level. The front bed also comes all the way down to seating level as well, obviously. But that's a real smart thing, I think. Behind there, you've got a mirrored door. Behind that mirrored door is a full width, 2.5 foot deep storage compartment where you can put all your gear over the top of your garage. I like these little bits here as well for toys and things for the kids. I really like this lift up table, which I'd need both hands to do, and you've got an extra TV point and 12-volt point back there for this to plug their electronic things into. So that's a real cool idea. You've got here a proper wooden door that will come across to somewhere. Where's it come across to? It comes across to there, and that will cut this off back here. So you've got a proper bedroom or a proper space for your kids to go, which is a really nice idea, really. So very different, very novel. Great family van, good for couples as well. Nice thing. So it's only done under 5,000 miles. It's priced at $49,995. We expect it to sell very, very quickly. It's a Chausson Flash 716 at Highbridge Caravans, Devon branch. It is at the Devon branch of Highbridge. We're lovely people, so if you're ringing up, check out the phone number on the website. It's the 01626 Newton Abbot Devon number. We're just south of Exeter on the main A38 South Devon Expressway, and it's in stock with us at Highbridge Motorhomes Devon. So any questions, contact us through the Highbridge Caravans website, or give us a call at Highbridge Caravans Devon, or if you've seen this video on YouTube, you can put a comment for us on the comments. We don't live monitor them all the time. Some of these videos are quite old by the time you see them, but if you put a comment in, if we see it, we'll reply. If not, Highbridge Caravans Devon, about this fantabulous 2019 19 plate, very, very unique, very novel, very low mileage Chausson Flash 716. Thank you very much. Goodbye.